If you've ever been burglarized, you know that that event alone unlocks a brand new level of paranoia that you've never known about. In September of 2021, I was living with 5 other flight attendants in a house in Denver, Colorado, and yes, if you're local, it was off the infamous street of Colfax. All of us were on trips at the time, but me and my friend were ending on the same day. She gets to the house before I do, and she just sends photos and is like, "We've been robbed." What ended up happening is she walked into a house that was completely flipped upside down and went to the neighbor to ask if she could use a phone charger because her phone was dead and she needed to call the police. To which the neighbor replies, "Why didn't you call the police?" She's like, "We've been robbed." And the neighbor goes, "Oh, I know who did it." She's like, "You do?" She goes, "Yeah, it's just that homeless guy that wanders the streets every single day. He did it." Not only did he rob our house, but he robbed Travel Nurse's house across the street. So my friend ends up calling the police, they show up, and they start calling the criminal investigation unit. And while all of this is happening, guess who's walking down the street? Said homeless guy. Later, I end my trip and I show up to a house that's also flipped upside down, but it has also been ran through by the police and the criminal investigation unit. They took my Roomba, but not the charger, my $2,500 MacBook, my Canon G7X, my limited edition Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch, a pair of Dior B23, Dior Sauvage cologne, the big one, a Louis Vuitton belt bag. But here's the kicker as well. We had a separate garage in the backyard that we used to park our cars in, and because we didn't have a key to the glass sliding door, we never locked the glass sliding door. This man jumped the fence, and instead of just trying the glass sliding door to see if it would open, he kicked down the door next to it. He also went through our fridge and left the fridge doors open, so all the food in it went bad. And afterwards, he went to the closest pawn shop he could find, where he put down his full name, address, and social security number, which the police sent to us. But because they ended up finding him on the street and were able to question him and get his identification, they're actually able to go to the pawn shop and get my roommate's TV back and my other roommate's camera and GoPro. And that alone will unlock a whole new level of paranoia you never knew about.